How to prevent bedwetting in toddlers and children. My name's Ruth, I'm a health visitor in England. Let's get into it. Ignore the hot water bottle, I'm freezing. First things first, I have a free toilet training guide. The link is in my bio. Go and take a look and it will help you with toilet training and answers a lot of questions, typical questions I get from parents. I also have a video on YouTube on how to toilet train, so if you prefer watching, go and have a look at that as well. Both in my bio. Let's get into it. Bedwetting is down to a hormone being released. So your child can be fully toilet trained, or your toddler can be fully toilet trained and still be wetting the bed at night. Now, what happens with this hormone is when we go for a wee, our wee in the morning is dark, it's concentrated, there's less of it than what we would typically produce in a wake period throughout the day. That's the hormone concentrating the urine. That happens anytime between 0 to 7 years old. There's nothing you can do to encourage this hormone. It is just what happens as they're developing. Now, a few things that can contribute to bedwetting is constipation. So what can happen there is the bowel is full and it can be pushing on the bladder a little bit more. So constipation can actually cause bedwetting. Also, being dehydrated can. So we want to be making sure that your child, your little one, is, having enough fluid throughout the day, because actually that's going to help prevent bedwetting. Not having diuretics close to bedtime, so anything with caffeine in it, including tea, not having drinks that are like squash or fruit juices, they can actually cause them to urinate more frequently. The most important thing in this situation is that you stay calm. It is not your child's fault. They cannot help wetting the bed at night. It is not their fault at all. I still have this now, I have puppy pads for when puppies wet themselves, a sheet, more puppy pads, and then another sheet. So in the night, I can whip that first layer off. Sticker charts won't work with bedwetting at night. Bribing won't work with bedwetting at night. It is literally down to a hormone being released. It is out of their developmental capabilities to not bedwet until that hormone is released. And when you start seeing them waking in the morning with a dry nappy, or that urine starting to look concentrated, then maybe you can start giving it a go, but there's no rush. If your child is over the age of 5 and they weren't bedwetting and now they are, it might be worth getting in touch with the GP or the school nurse. Once they're at school, it's a school nurse. 2 things I actually don't recommend with bedwetting are the pull-up pants, because they can actually disguise the feeling of being wet. And secondly, lifting them when they're asleep and taking them to the toilet. You can actually be encouraging a habit there. It's better to wake them, walk them to the toilet, let them go for a wee themselves and bring them back to bed if that's something you want to try doing before the nighttime stint, sorry. Take a look at my toilet training guide. Like I said, it's free. The link's in my bio or my YouTube video. Sending you lots of love.